All right, we are live. Perfect. This is The Vibe with Sarah Frost. Dante joining me here on my left. Dante Osamu. Nice to see you here.
Hello.
And I've got Charlie Lee across from me.
Hello.
You are the point of the contention at this table, Miss Charlie Lee. Got a lot of
Oh,
fun
God.
ideas. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm a little cold, but that's okay. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready.
What you being cold for?
I don't know. I'm freezing. I need a blankie. Got a
A
blankie back here?
blankie, a blankie.
Yeah, it's just so freezing.
Might just. You definitely, you could have slipped into something warmer in the changing room.
No. It's the aura I have to give off.
You have to give aura. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. And Dante, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine today.
Just doing
Haven't
just
had
fine.
much go on, but yeah, been a cool day.
Nothing cool, huh?
Said it's been a cool day.
Right, but now you said nothing's going on, but it's been a cool day.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Good comms. Anyway, Charlie, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Happy
We
to
hear
be
you
here.
believe in a very particular topic.
Indeed, I do. I think I'm ready to tell the world and inform people of the truth that is really happening out there. Right under our
Okay.
noses, Sarah.
Right under our noses. You mean directly
Correct.
under too? Like geologically. I don't even know how to say that. Geographically, that's the word.
Correct. You said the rock one first.
Well, it is a big rock, a round rock, but we can get to that later.
Well, not exactly round, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Well, beyond that, you've been keeping up with the news in the city at all or not?
Kind of, maybe not. I know there's like a mayoral election going on.
That is coming up.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward
Have
to
I missed
it.
anything?
Have you missed anything?
Maybe.
Shit, I don't
Have
know.
I?
We got some events coming up. There's an Easter event coming up at the Bahama Mamas.
Oh my God. Is it Titty Tuesday, but Titty Friday?
It's something on Thursday. I think it's Thursday. It might be Sunday, but I think it's Thursday. Easter themed night that they're having.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll get my egg outfit on.
Your egg outfit. Do you actually have one?
No?
That
I'll
is
just
something I
make
would
it.
expect you to have.
Yeah, I'll just show up as a big Easter egg.
Low key with this top, I was trying to get an egg-shaped tan on my tits. What, man?
Actually, though, you would get like a perfect Easter egg shaped
Right?
tan line.
Just in time for Easter.
You could like buy some googly
I'll
eyes
let people
and like
paint it for like
yes.
10K.
Oh no, pin the tail on the titties.
Do not
Oh.
pin a tail anywhere near
Oh,
there.
sorry, pin the.
What is wrong with you, man?
Pin the What do you put on Easter eggs? I don't fucking know.
Freaking
Pin the
hurts.
ribbon.
You paint them. You goof.
Oh yeah, that part.
Alright, fair enough.
I shall be there at the Easter event on Thursday at Bahama Mamas.
Sweet. There's also a Punk Goes Disney event at the
What?
yeah, Tequila Law on Friday.
Oh, expect me there instantly.
That should be pretty
10
awesome,
minutes
right?
early.
Looking forward to it. It was Carson Fowler and Mia Fowler went over it in our last podcast.
It's coming. Yeah, it's coming to me. Oh my God, I love Disney.
It's pretty freaking great. So that's something to look forward to for anyone.
Exciting. I'll be
I
there.
think so too. Well, it's good to hear it. So beyond that, we do have that mayoral election coming up. Do you have any candidate in mind or any opinions?
I only think I know 2 people in the running. And I think you had told me one of them had certain substance abuse issues and the other one
I
was
don't know
pretty
about
good.
abuse, but she does use substances.
Well, maybe that makes her decisions better, Maybe that, maybe
hard
you
to
need a
say,
little
right?
spice. Yeah, who
for
knows?
sure. No, she's actually wanting to legalize meth.
Oh,
Yeah, how crazy is that? That's a new freaking idea. Might be hip.
no, but she might be onto something. Okay, hey, listen up,
She might
right? She
just.
might be onto something because have you ever heard of that theory where it's like, oh, we got to end the war on drugs, and by doing that, we don't clamp down on like the legality of it. We make everything legal, and then suddenly, like, the black market is gone because it's illegal.
Yeah, I think you'll see a lot less shootings from gangs when meth is legal.
Yeah, wait, hold on. She actually cooked
Yeah, she could
meth.
very
She
well.
cooked meth.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Bethany should be on the podcast today.
Oh my God, this you should ask her about this.
Yeah, we're gonna actually try to go over any of the policies she wants to talk about. That's probably a big one for her. And gonna let her kind of spill what she's feeling about it, how she thinks the city needs to be changed, etc. I was at a rally yesterday when I invited her, and she's making a lot of really great points, and got her voice across. She's charismatic, fun to talk to. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Her mother
that's what you
sang the
need.
national anthem at the rally.
What?
It was
What national
interesting.
anthem?
What do you mean,
Which
what
one?
national anthem?
Oh, say,
No, the San
can you
Andreas
see?
national anthem.
What's
It
the
was
San Andreas
interesting. It was
national anthem?
interesting. You had to be there to hear the whole thing. It was fun, man.
Damn, I should have
Yeah,
been
she
there.
went full in. But we're probably gonna hear another performance like that if she does win, so that would be cool. I don't know if they're gonna have more debates or not. I would hope so. I don't even know when
Well,
the
it's
election
yeah.
is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hopefully I'll know that. Actually, I will know that by the time we do the podcast with her, and then we'll announce it on the show, of course.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it should be fun. And no, she's charismatic, so it should be great to have her on.
That's what you need. You need a charismatic mayor.
Oh, absolutely. And it actually did seem like she gives a shit, which is huge, because it's really easy to have doubts about people you don't know. You know what I mean? You know, take them on face value and be like, God, do they even care? And in a lot of ways, it seemed like she genuinely does care. So,
Nice. Well, send her my regards if she's gonna be on later.
yeah, for sure. Hopefully you can catch that pod.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
And then moving on to you, you got anything new coming up in life, or
I just bought a new house. I'm sure you already know.
I love that for you? Being a lot of
That's
decorations
great.
done, huh?
Oh my God, it's getting to the point where I kind of wish I hired someone to do it, but I'm just like too late in the process. So I just I'm like getting to the point now where whenever I can't figure out how to decorate something, I slap a giant 6-7 on the wall.
Yeah, that
So
about tracks for you.
yeah, so that's where we're currently at mentally. So
Sixes and sevens everywhere.
yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Perfect. I would
But
never
yeah,
expect anything more.
it's great. It's a good time.
Well, I can't wait to see the inside.
Oh, trust me, it's good. It's good. Aside from the random crap that I put in there, it's good.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So, moving on from that, tell me a little bit about your idea of the Earth.
Okay. My idea of the Earth. Where should I begin?
Yeah, what's going on with this big round ball in the middle of space, in the middle of the universe?
Ooh. Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to stop you there, Sarah, because that's
Stopping me
just
there, huh?
that's just simply not true. You
Not
know,
true. I don't know,
I
that
can't
seems to be
let
the
you.
consensus, isn't it? Huh?
Well, it's only the consensus because that's just what we're taught to believe.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and that's okay. Like I don't blame you. I don't blame yourself. I don't blame Dante. You know, that's just how you're brought up. You know, thinking that the Earth is round shaped.
Round shaped. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got going on in there? Give me the
Well,
scoop. What do you know? What do we
you
not
know,
know?
it's just hard to sort of segue into it, but I'll just say it. I'll just put the statement out there and we'll talk about it. So the Earth is actually flat. Okay, specifically, it's like a disc, like a
disc?
plate. Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Is it more like a bowl-shaped plate or like a shield-shaped plate? What kind of plate we were working with here?
A completely flat one.
Completely flat. Like
Yeah.
a coaster.
Yeah, exactly like a coaster. Exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a hell of a theory.
Well, we can get into the specifics
It sounds like
for
you don't
sure.
think it's a theory.
Oh no, I'm very serious about this, Sarah. This is 100% my belief system.
Belief system?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have, undisputable scientific evidence to back up my claims, of course.
Okay. But we start with how you got there, man.
Yeah, oh God, what a journey, what a journey. So, I used to be like you guys, when I was younger. I used to think, man, the earth is round. Well, actually it's kind of like I think you guys think it's like imagine a golf ball, but then you kind of squish it at the top at the bottom, so it's kind of bulging out in the middle.
Okay.
I used to think that. I used to be like, yeah, it's round. Um, and then I started, you gotta ask questions. You gotta stay curious, So I started asking questions. I'm thinking like, huh, maybe, that some things just ain't right, in everyday life. For example, maybe I'll just bring up one thing. We'll get into more specifics in a bit, but have you ever just wondered why you put like a football or a soccer ball on the ground and it just doesn't roll, It's just stuff like that, it's just kind of like a red flag. It kind of points to the fact that, well, perhaps maybe it's not round, and it just gets me thinking. And I started doing more research, online, and I started talking to other people who were, in flat earth societies, and I started finding out that there's actually a whole movement of people that, have come together and really believe this. So, yeah, I feel like that's where I'm at right
It's like
now.
a whole society?
Oh yeah, there's hundreds around the world.
Okay, hundreds. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on with that? Was it like, I don't know, you guys... I don't want to straw man it. What's going on there? You say
They're
it's like a
like
society. Like, do you have meetings and shit, or is it just
oh
like chat
yeah.
rooms, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, we're all kinds, right? I guess the main goal of these societies is to spread awareness of the flat earth theory. I call it a theory just to, obviously because we believe different things. So I'll call it a theory, that's fine. Um but yeah, it's about spreading awareness, holding there's even like conventions where we can go, we set up stalls. We'll have the some of the scientific experiments set up and ready to go. There'll be like speakers, like guest speakers, and yeah, it's open for anyone to come and learn, if they're willing to ask some questions.
Okay. What exactly kind of pushed you over the edge to being like, nah, this shit's still a big old lie?
Hmm. Well, okay, so the turning point, obviously I had the red flags, but the turning point I would say is I watched this one experiment by these couple of guys, right? It was really cool. So imagine a lake, okay? A really big lake. And what these guys did is they wanted to prove the theory that the earth is flat. So they had one guy stand on one side of the lake with a big laser, and they had another guy stand at the other end of the lake um with a laser as well, right? And then what they did is they shone it across the lake, and then they measured the distance between the laser and the water at like every, I don't know, few meters all the way across the lake. And what they found is that the distance between the water and the laser stayed the same all the way across the lake. And so I guess what that meant what they concluded is if the Earth was round, surely the distance between the laser and the water at the beginning of the lake would be quite large, and then in the middle of the lake, the distance would be shorter because of the curvature of the Earth, because it's round, right? But
Okay.
because they had found the same distance all the way across this lake, then it kind of proved the theory that it's flat, right? The lake was flat. I feel like that was the turning point.
I see. So they were on the ground when they shown these lasers?
Yeah,
Okay, and how big was this lake?
massive.
Yeah, it'd have to be pretty massive, right? Over 18 miles across.
Uh, perhaps not. That's a just giant. No, not 18 miles across,
Oh,
but
because I
yeah,
think
let's
the
be.
math is something like 18 miles per inch, something like that.
Oh God. No, I don't know if it was 18 miles, but it was definitely a big lake,
Okay.
big old lake.
Gotcha, gotcha. And that's the kind of like catalyst that sent you like looking into it deeper.
Oh, Sarah, it sent me into like abject psychosis. I was like, what?
Psychosis.
Dude, my whole world like just shattered around me. It like when you just get that feeling where you just find out something crazy, just like it's literally like earth shattering. I feel like yeah, for lack of a better word, earth shattering. But yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
like what I felt.
Okay, fair enough. And when you started digging into it, like I guess what I kind of think about when people say this theory to me, what exactly is the end goal? You say bringing awareness and stuff like that.
Mm.
How does that help anyone?
It helps us because the fundamental belief that the earth is round, it comes with so many implications, right? It comes
Okay.
with um obviously the movement of the planets, the movement of the earth. I mean, even down to like how, like, what even is gravity? Like, what's gravity? And like, the explanation for gravity that the flat earthers have is so much different than what gravity is if the earth was round.
Okay, how does it differ?
Oh, so gravity is different in the flat earth theory because imagine the disk. Okay, imagine the flat earth, okay? And then
Okay.
imagine it's accelerating like upwards throughout space, and then the force that is exerted down upon the disk is gravity. So that's why everything stays on the disk, is because it's being pushed down by the disk accelerating upwards.
Okay. And you don't. Hmm. Okay. And it would have to be accelerating roughly at what the rate of gravity, I guess, technically.
Yeah, very
Do you believe
fast.
in light speed?
And in light speed?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. What exactly debunked light speed for you?
Uh how could you go as fast as light? Light exists. Light doesn't have a speed.
Doesn't have a speed. Okay.
No. It
I
just
see.
is, You turn the lamp on, it's just light.
So you think it's like instant?
Yeah, like it just exists. Like it just, like it boom, off and on.
Just like say the sun like blew up right now. It's just gone.
Oh
You would
no.
just instantly see it. Like it wouldn't take the what is it 4 minutes, Dante?
Something like that.
In like four
Yeah.
minutes, it would just be gone. You wouldn't see the. It
Okay,
wouldn't be
well,
like a
first
four
off,
minute delay.
if the earth blew up, we would hear a massive kaboom.
Well, no,
Number
I
one.
said the sun, but
Oh,
the Earth
sorry.
blowing up would be a bad time. Say the sun
Oh
just
shit.
disappeared out of the
Oh, the
sky. Do you
sun.
think it would just be gone instantly, or like it would take 4 minutes for us to
Yeah.
notice it was gone?
Like when you turn the light off downstairs and then you have to like sprint upstairs so that the demons don't get you, that's what it would be like.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So you kind of think like all of astronomy is just kind of bullshit.
Correct.
Okay. That's a lot of it's a lot of
I
information to
know.
tackle all at once. Do you feel like everyone's lying about all of it?
Yes, and Sarah, like I have to tell you this. It's just a giant conspiracy that all the governments and space agencies around the world are keeping from us. Obviously we don't know their ulterior motives. However, we have theorized that around the ice wall on the edge of the disk that, they're hiding something, something that we're not meant to see.
Like everyone, though? I mean, you could take a telescope out right now and just study the stars yourself, yeah?
On the ice wall?
No, the stars.
The stars. I mean,
Huh.
yeah, you can look at the stars.
I mean, you're saying, like, all that shit's a conspiracy, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's
I mean,
different
there's nothing
planets.
stopping you from looking at the stars and shit, right?
No,
Okay. So,
they're pretty round.
and you feel like every single scientist in astronomy is on the take, or what's the motivation for that?
Well, there's obviously some kind of, secret that they're hiding from us. A lot of us theorize it's something to do with the ice wall. So a lot of people have actually tried to sail to the ice wall, but they've actually gone missing. So yeah, definitely don't do that.
Oh, okay. Have you sailed the ocean before?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Um, have you studied sailing in the ocean?
Uh, no.
Okay, fair enough. No, I just, as far as I knew, it's pretty common for people sailing in the ocean to go missing, yeah?
If they tried to go near the ice wall.
Okay, do you think that's the only reason, or could you, I mean, you could think of a few reasons someone wouldn't make it back from just sailing off into the ocean, right?
Oh yeah, like big waves,
And they get pretty big.
sharks, krakens.
Oh god, do you believe in the Kraken?
Yeah,
Could be out there, I've never seen it though. That'd be
giant
awesome.
squid.
I've got a Kraken painted on my arm, actually, tattoo.
Yes,
I would
yes, yes,
love that.
yes.
I would love a pet.
Oh my god, no, it would engulf the entire RV, Sarah. Don't do that.
What's wrong with that?
You're gonna get sucked by uh
I'm hearing good things right now.
it's just big suckers on those things and it will
What
get you.
big suckers? Okay.
Okay. My bad, I didn't mean to.
Hey, fair
That was
enough.
a
Kraken and flat Earth. I think they go hand in hand, to be honest.
I agree.
Okay. What exactly do you believe the ice wall is?
Okay. So the ice wall is a giant wall of ice that encircles the entirety of the Earth, of the disk, essentially.
Okay, um, why though? Why is it there?
So if you think of the round Earth, right? You've got the North Pole and you've got the South Pole. So if
Mhm.
you were to imagine you squished that circle or the sphere into a disc shape,
Right.
those poles would actually just spread out to the outer edges of the disc.
What about the North Pole? Does that just not exist, or?
No, no, the middle of the disc is just land.
So what's all of this about the North Pole then?
Well, if you squish it, it just it would be like spreading to the outer rim of the disc.
What?
You know, like a hydraulic press where you like press
Uh-huh.
down like Play-Doh or something and then it like kind of squeezes out the sides.
Right.
Yeah, that's what the North Pole and the South Pole would do.
What about all the stuff between them?
That's land.
No, well, there's a lot of water there too, but I mean,
Yes.
I'm just wondering how the North Pole spreads out past all of the land that's between it and the South Pole.
I just think the depiction of the sphere is just wrong, I fear.
Okay, but you don't. Do you believe that people have been to the North Pole?
The ice wall, only government
Okay,
bodies
so is the
have been.
North Pole or the South Pole the ice wall?
Both.
So they're like two different directions, right?
Yeah, but like there is no top or bottom, for lack of a
Do you
without saying
believe in
north or
north and
south.
south?
Yeah, but it's just tipped on its side.
And tipped on its side. What do you mean?
So north would be up the disc and south would be down the disc.
Oh, so you're saying we're on the edge of the disc, we're not on the center?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a quarter kind of thing?
Yeah, that's why the water doesn't fall off, is because it's kept in with by the ice. It's
Wait,
kind of like
so
a
are we
bowl
in the center of the disc or are we on the edge of the disc?
on the edge.
I feel like I need a picture for what she's talking about, Dante.
Okay. Imagine a penny, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then around
Are
the
we...
edges,
So for the penny, are we on the
uh-huh,
head or are we on the edges?
the face of it, the head.
Okay. That's what I was not understanding from you. So
Oh, sorry.
wouldn't the North Pole be in the center of the head then?
No, it's just the spherical idea of the Earth is just like it's just completely drawn wrong. So what you believe to be the North and the South Pole is actually just they're just one entity and they just encircle the edges of the face of the disc.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So how does east and west work for you?
Um like an X and Y axis.
Okay, but if you travel west far enough, you will get back to where you started. So how does that work
Mm,
on a disc?
actually no. So if you travel so far west, you will actually uh you will eventually hit the ice wall. And that's where people don't come back from their travels. You have to turn
You're
around.
People do that in planes all the time. I mean, that's how
Yeah,
planes
oh,
navigate
that's
is with a
interesting.
compass.
That's
But
another
that's their
thing.
only ability to navigate is with a compass. It's called azimuth. You don't believe that any plane has ever circumvented the Earth?
No, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because that's kind of one of the things that it's fiercely debated within like the flat Earth community because people believe that flight paths, people believe that they are curved on standard maps, but flat earthers actually argue that it's actually because of um when they plot what am I trying to say? How do I explain this? Airlines essentially are avoiding direct routes because they wouldn't align with the globe model, basically.
You understand most airline routes are just airport to airport, though, right? So they can refuel and drop passengers off.
Yes. Although I've heard that they have to only fly one specific direction around the Earth, which is just not true.
Um, well, they go east and west all the time.
Around the Earth?
Yeah, generally. They don't all just go east or just go west. I mean, you can charter a flight from Miami to England right now and it'll go straight east, or you could take one from Miami to Hawaii and that would go west.
Hmm. I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of the flat earthers think that pilots actually just follow like preset routes, like rather than like independently verifying,
You believe
the
they...
shape of the Earth.
You don't okay, how do you think they get there without a compass?
They just kind of like drive everywhere until it's a believable amount of time.
Okay. So it's kind of like time-based?
Yeah, it's more like time based. So it's like to go from A to B on a round Earth, it would actually take longer theoretically than it would take on a flat Earth. And so to keep up with the belief or to make people believe that it really is going to take this amount of time, to fly from A to B and to keep up this round Earth theory, they actually extend the flight time by however long that they had calculated. So obviously people believe that it's round. You know what I mean? Because it would take much shorter because the Earth is flat. They can actually just go from A to B.
I see. Okay. What exactly got you so deep into this?
Man, my
Like, was it just like
self.
the question of what's behind the ice wall, or like I don't know. I guess you kind of got to be seeking something out to be so deep into it, right?
Yeah, the ice wall is a really interesting one because obviously it's that question of like, what are they hiding in the ice wall, Sarah?
Okay. Is there any
What could they put
idea
there?
or no?
You know, I think it's kind of like similar to Area 51. It's like maybe government secrets, aliens, technology, something like that, maybe.
Okay, so you think it's like ancient tech beyond the ice wall?
Ancient tech, that's a cool one, maybe.
Okay, that could be interesting. You
Yeah,
feel
it's something
like,
they don't want us to see.
all right, what would even be worth hiding? I mean, that's a
Like,
pretty huge
wait,
conspiracy.
I have a question. So, do you think they hide like more important stuff behind this wall than like they have in Area 51?
Oh yeah, 10 times more important. Yeah.
So it's kind of like a hand-me-down spot.
Well, okay, so if Area 51 had an alien, the ice wall would have an even bigger alien.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
Huh.
and
Okay.
a spaceship.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've seen a spaceship over this city before. What was it? It's marked FIB on it. That was
You
interesting.
see that? Did it have frost on it? Because that might have been from the ice wall.
You would hope it had frost on it. I certainly would. That's what I would put on my spaceship.
What, Frost? Because that's your last name?
You don't have a question in the mind. It would absolutely say frost on it.
Yes, I agree. I would also put Frost on my spaceship,
You know, there's a
Sarah.
theory out there that Sarah Frost may have put Stay Frosty on the map somewhere.
Stay frosty.
Brand
We
name.
should sail to the ice wall with a ship called Frosty.
Interesting. That could be fun.
They can't kill all of us.
Well,
That's
Oh,
what they got over there at the ice wall.
we got gats. Allegedly.
they got some kind of alien tech.
I have a space
Allegedly.
force guarding it.
You know,
Oh my
obviously I'm
god.
risking my life by talking about this on your podcast and about the ice wall and about, you know, I'm
Do you
just
think this kind of
putting
thing would
myself.
actually put you in danger?
Oh, it would put me on a list for sure,
You don't feel like you're
speaking
not
the.
already on the list?
Oh, I mean, I'm probably on 2 or 3, but this probably would get me on an extra 15.
That's fair, that's fair. Okay. What exactly... Hmm. What do we gain from this information? Say you are, you've got the scoop on it and you get it to the masses. How does that help?
Well,
I mean, it sounds
you
like
know,
they're just some badasses with a bunch of stuff that we can't even understand. How do we even compete with that?
because they might be taking away some kind of advancement that would benefit humanity. They might be gatekeeping it from us, and that's just not right. We have cancer floating about still. We have, incurable diseases.
You think they have the cure to
Um,
cancer?
well, it's just a mystery. We don't
Would be
know.
nice,
There
right?
might be. That would be fantastic, honestly. Fuck cancer.
True.
I
On
agree.
God.
On God.
Fair enough.
Maybe like a solution to just infinite energy that doesn't rely on nuclear or fossil fuel. Like, you just don't know.
Infinite energy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be fun. That would be fun. What exactly... Hmm. Have you ever heard anything of like someone going to the ice wall and making it back, or like any kind of hint of what's over there? Where
There's
exactly
been
do the stories
tales.
come from?
Hmm.
You gotta be close
There's
enough to get the story back. Like you have to be able to see it, right? To get it back to other people?
Yeah, there's been myths for sure. There's definitely been myths. In Viking history, there are some indications that there had been giant ice walls that they had seen and written about. But as far
Okay.
as like modern day, there's just been like horror stories of like, oh, Uncle Jeff got in a boat, sailed as far as he could to the north, and never came back.
I'm just wondering why some psychopath like Bob Lazar hasn't just taken a plane and just went in one direction.
Well, people do. That's the thing, people do.
Right,
But
but no one's got a
obviously,
recording of anything, right? Everyone's got cameras. You can go and buy a plane right now. I mean, my buddy Benny Balone flies the plane all the time. And he seems like a pretty cool dude.
absolutely. But he wouldn't
You
get
think he's
very far
hiding it
because of
from
the
us?
jammers.
Jammers. Okay, this is the 1st I'm
Hmm.
hearing about the jammers. What's going on with that?
Well, they probably jam your technology so that you can't upload any footage of the the expedition, to the cloud, or you can't live stream it. Like, for example, like Area 51 like has a huge perimeter. It's miles before you actually reach the base. So you can't fly a drone because the drone will like run out of battery, or the signal will just be like jammed. It's kind of like that.
Right, okay. And you think, so the question that comes to mind is like, when you're making a recording, right? Like, it's recording, and then when a jammer hits it, then that's when it's fucked up.
Exactly, yeah.
Why are there no videos like that?
Well, I guess that's a really good question. I mean, what I would probably think is they had intercepted the person that had had been jammed, because I suppose if you get close enough to a jammer, then you're kind of like, it's like fucked. It's too late.
Right, then it's cooked.
Yeah, then you get intercepted by like an F-150 and then get like shot out of the air.
Okay. You just feel like nobody that's actually done that has made it home then?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I just feel like, someone would have live streamed by now, like going across and been like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do this. And
Maybe we should
I
do
mean, we
it.
got some
Maybe I
crazy hillbillies out there, right? I'm pretty sure I tuned into a channel of like a guy and his family grabbing AKs onto a raft, and they're
Whoa.
like, we're gonna go freaking hunt down some terrorists coming illegally across the border or whatever. Just, that kind of psycho. It's got to be
Oh
at
yeah.
least one or two of them out there with a plane that want to go and, see the ice wall.
What can I say? Them F-150s are quick.
That would be interesting. A watercraft F-150.
Yeah, they really don't want people to know what's on this ice wall, Sarah. Like, it's a big deal. No one's getting close to it.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, so when you say that, it does come to
Yeah.
mind that's got to be a pretty big rim. I mean, the Earth is huge, right?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
giant ice
even if they
wall.
are lying about everything, I mean, there's undeniable proof that the Earth is massive, right?
It's huge.
Okay, so like that does mean that the ice wall would be like absolutely massive. How do you even guard all of that?
You know, it's just like a confederation, or an alliance between all of the space agencies around the world from all the different countries, all of the governments as well. Like, it's just a very like 1% of the 1%, very well protected secret, you know. So,
Okay.
if you combine all of the world's superpowers and space agencies, you could do it.
Do you feel like they're getting along?
No, not
Kind
really.
of like a
I'm
one
pretty sure
world
there's.
government thing? I mean,
Oh,
how are they all
now
going to
that's
keep
a
a
theory.
secret?
What if?
I mean,
Okay,
surely they're
stay
going
with
to
me.
fight against each other if they're not like all together,
Mhm.
right? So why work together?
That's a really good question. And I guess I was gonna say, what if there is actually, the Earth is ruled by, one group of people,
Okay.
and actually, the world's governments or the world's leaders are actually just, puppets.
Do you think this one like overarching ruler just doesn't give a shit about geopolitics, or
Probably not. Probably just wants to protect the ice wall.
just the ice wall?
Yeah.
What exactly do they gain from not just recruiting us? Well, Charlie
Um,
letting us in on the secret is just like that's a bunch of willing participants to do whatever they want you to do, right?
that's true, but the problem with recruiting a bunch of people like from, the middle of the earth, right? Just, regular people like you and I, or
Right.
even like, government agencies, so the CIA, the FIB, the MI5, like just stuff like that. They're just so low down and people blab and there's leaks and, obviously about, John Kiriakou who blew the whistle on the the enhanced interrogation program for the CIA, and he blew the whistle. And
Right, that's the
you've
one
had
on
like,
who is it? The Manson family, right?
yeah, exactly,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So humans are unreliable. They leak information. They can't keep secrets. It's really hard to trust people. So, unfortunately, maybe they don't recruit people like you and I because it's too risky.
Okay. And what exactly would you gain from hiding that secret? Just hoarding it all to yourself, or
Oh God, whatever they got hiding there is worth keeping a secret. I can tell you that.
okay? What if it's for our own good?
Oof. You know what? I've also
Could you
thought
accept
about that
that?
as well. Yeah, I accept that. I totally accept that.
Okay. So
I want to know though.
say flat Earth is a thing, right? Is that a
Mm-hmm.
world that you're okay with living in, like blissful ignorance, or is it just like, I guess what I'm asking is like, do you want to burn it all down, or you're just curious about the truth?
Probably just curious about the truth. I mean, you have to live in where can I go? I can't go anywhere. Maybe if I hop on a spaceship to Mars, which I would never do, but you just have to accept it. This is the world that we live in. It's just flat. And, you know, there's nothing I can do other than just wonder about what they got going on the ice wall.
Right, fair enough. And who wants to go to Mars, man? Who wants to die alone on that
Not
rock?
me. I've seen that movie. Hell
Freak
no.
that. The Martian?
Yeah,
That's
hell
tough.
fucking no. I am not a botanist.
Fair enough. Who wants to live on Martian potatoes?
Every
They
plant
probably
I
don't hit the
have
same.
dies.
They probably don't hit the same, man. Potatoes are too sacred. How dare you put them in Martian soil? What if they were better? I want me some Martian potatoes now, just to see if they're better.
Gotta
I
try
heard.
them.
I heard if
Let's
you
hire
dig a hole in the
Bezos to get
ground.
us Martian potatoes, please.
We should open a restaurant.
Martian potato restaurant?
Yes, and I also
That would
heard
slap.
that if you dig a hole and put a potato in it and a lobster, it grows a lobtato.
Um, alright. Sure.
We could put that on the menu.
A lobtato.
Yeah.
God bless. That sounds amazing. Honestly, a potato that tastes like a lobster would probably sell out every time it hit the menu.
Actually, it would be a lobster tasting like a potato.
A lobster tasting like... See, I don't know which one I would want more.
It's okay, we can GMO it.
I think Dante would prefer the potato that tastes like a lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one wouldn't kill him.
Dante's got eclectic taste.
You think a lobster that tasted like a potato would be good?
I think it would kill
Yeah.
you.
Like the
Oh.
texture. Well, I'm not. Obviously, I'm excluding myself because I can have.
I mean, if it
But-
tastes like a potato, I mean, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, but like.
I guess it would
I
it
don't
would
know,
depend on what
the
type of
lobster,
potato.
like.
If it tastes like a
like
raw
meat.
potato, I'd be like, man, this is shit. If it
Well, you gotta
tasted
cook
like
it,
a fried
duh.
potato, it would be fantastic.
You gotta cook it. You can't just grow a fried lobtato. God. Come on, lock
Right,
in, Sarah.
well, hey man, I'm cooking it, but I'm just wondering, because a fried lobster doesn't sound nearly as good as a baked lobster. But a fried potato is much better than a baked potato.
Lobtato.
I love a lobtato right now. Yeah, I guess,
How did we
I'm
get
just
onto
kind of
this?
wondering, like, there's a lot of things that have to be wrong for Flat Earth to be a thing, so I'm just wondering, at what point are the people who aren't in on it, and also in on it at the same time, just telling the truth, and maybe flat Earth is kind of a stretch. Like, is there
You
anything
just
that
don't
could
know.
like convince you otherwise?
I mean, look, I always stay curious. My ears are always open. You know, I'm
Right.
not one of those people that is completely of the opinion that I'm correct and I will always be correct because I think that's silly.
Well, that's pretty healthy.
Um, yeah, definitely. You know, I'm always willing to learn and grow. I just think from what I've seen, my own research, I feel like I'm on the right path, and that's
Okay.
okay.
Is there anything that would like make you think, man, that was just, you know?
Well, anything that was a bit like, oof, that
Yeah,
might be too
what would
much.
change your mind again and be like, oh well, yeah, maybe flat Earth isn't,
Oh, you'd
what would
have
change
to
your
like
mind?
physically take me in a rocket ship like Katy Perry and like blast me up
That
and
is an
then like show
expensive way
me.
to prove you wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
Because all the
Okay.
pictures, oh, get this, all the pictures of the Earth are actually fake. Did you know that?
Well, that's a
Huh.
bit egregious and strawmanny, but
Whoa!
all the pictures of Earth are fake? I
Well, how
think
can
I
you
know what you're
verify, Sarah?
referencing when you say that.
You
I
didn't
think you're
take
trying
them?
to say all of the pictures of the entire Earth are pieced together
No,
to make a photo?
no.
Okay. What are you actually saying then?
Well, you didn't take the picture yourself, so how can you verify, like, with 100% certainty that it's not fake?
That what's not fake? Because there's a
The
lot of
picture of the
photos
Earth.
that you're just like you're discounting right now.
Yeah. It's propaganda for the round Earth
Okay, but what makes you think it's propaganda?
because they want us to think that the Earth is round so that we don't go to the ice wall.
Okay, and they don't have a name just yet?
Well, no, I don't know the name, but I just have a feeling that there is some kind of organization that is overarching.
Yeah, I guess that's where I kind of hit my wall is like when it becomes a they and the those people and the them, it's like, well, sure, but who are they? Who are those people? When like,
I don't know.
I mean, there's plenty of enemies on Earth that we can describe and identify, and it's like, yeah, this
Yeah.
person definitely lied about this and that and this and that. But then we get into the territory of the shadow government. You know, it's like,
I was just about to
man,
say
where
that.
are the where's the paper trail? You know? Because
There
if
is
they're
none. They're
affecting
just so
things, there's
good.
gonna be something. I mean, you can't affect something without leaving a trace. That's just like it's a
We
Newtonian
are
law,
so low
essentially.
down on the food chain. There's just no way that we'd ever even like hear a whisper of this group, you know?
Okay.
And that's okay.
Yes, that's something you could live with.
Well, I have to, you know?
Right.
No use crying over spilt milk.
Fair enough. What exactly, so I guess that returns back to your point of, spreading the message. If you feel like it's kind of like helpless, why even spread the message?
Because people need to understand what's really going on in the world. Even though we might not be able to understand everything, we
Mm-hmm.
might we it's kind of like an FU to the powers that be that spread this propaganda that the earth is round, you know, by doing our own research. It kind of, you know, in a way it kind of promotes asking questions and staying curious and not just being fed, you know, these quote unquote untruths by the education system. And kind of, you know, it kind of also promotes thinking for yourself as well,
Right.
if you think
Well,
about it.
pop off. Yeah, I can respect
Yeah,
that. Okay.
hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I love punk rock culture. I mean, clearly.
Yup.
Hey, fair enough. Well, you get to get a little bit of your message off right here. Uh,
Thank you.
we covered a little bit of it. Obviously, the topic you're talking about is hella in depth. We can go on
Oh yeah.
for quite a long time.
You have one question.
What's up?
Well, actually, I don't know if it's a question, but we'll see. I'll start it with its curiosity. This ice wall, it bears a very interesting resemblance to another ice wall. Well, I'm curious if you know what I'm referring to.
Which ice wall?
The ice wall in Game of Thrones. How do you feel? Do you feel like they're
Okay.
similar in any way, or do you feel like this ice wall that we have is far different?
Um, the uh, there are similarities, and you know that's a really interesting um comparison. You could argue that the Game of Thrones ice wall is, you know, it could be a comparison to the real ice wall. You know, maybe, just maybe, there's a flat earther on the production team of Game of Thrones. We don't know. They're everywhere.
Interesting. Okay.
So yeah.
Do you think this ice wall has like an opening like that one does, or like
Oh
do you
man.
think it's just all solid all the way around?
Well, there's gotta be. I mean, if they're hiding something, there's gotta be an opening, you know? Like the Mines of Moria with the key. You gotta put the key in the hole and it opens up.
So you don't figure they just
Mhm.
go over it? They have to like go through it somewhere?
Oh, maybe both. I mean, I
Maybe
would never
both.
know. I'm just speculating for funsies right now, but
Right. Well, surely
yeah.
you've seen some kind of pictures or something to prove that there's an ice wall for you.
There's drawings.
Drawings. Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
I'm
Fair
glad to
enough.
get my message out.
For sure. It's good to have you on. I always love talking
Thank
to
you
you.
so much. Oh my god, that was so fun.
Absolutely. I'm glad you could join us. This has been The Vibe, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
The
Charley's
vibe.
been absolutely fantastic. Hope to have her back. We'll be goofing off about all kinds of topics. This is a lot of fun ideas. This one just happened to be intriguing to me. Thank you for joining us, Dante.
Of course.
Thank you, Dante.
Appreciate you.
Welcome.
And thank you for anyone else who joined us. You have a freaking awesome day. Stay frosty. Goodbye.
The flat earth is real.